Yeah. Not too far away now. Anyway, oh, there you go. There's one. See that? I feel a type of way about that when I see several hawks hovering because, whoop, that's a bird. And I feel that way because I saw one land on the fence right there. I felt and heard the wingspan before I actually saw that he had landed on the fence. Needless to say, that hoax video of the hawk picking up the little boy in the park was enough for me to not want any parts of that. I'm gonna get you. What's with these wasps in my kale? Why are there wasps in my kale? I'm gonna watch to see how long it takes for him to fall. See that guy? He keeps coming this way, easing this way. I don't know who he finna try. But I bet it ain't me. Because I will step right back into the house. Why don't I just do a video while I'm watering it? Here are my watermelons. There's one. There are quite a few on here. There's one. There's one. There's one. I'm gonna put this in here. When the vine's too short to touch the ground, I put them in the, here's one. I put them in the actual pot. There's one. That should get big enough to touch the ground. Here's one I set inside as well. This will be my third ready okra. And let me tell you, lettuce. This is coming up bitter for some reason. It's not the first time I bought this mesclun mix. And it comes up bitter. The red ones aren't coming up at all. My old cilantro, pineapple sage. This is stuff that got overgrown before I replaced it with the new plant. But I can still use it until it dies. This is a pepper though. It's a regular red bell. Woo! Really? Really? Y'all, a bird flew right here and then turned, I guess didn't see my big bright red ass. You can see me there in the window. These are the colors I have on right now. That mug didn't see me, I guess. Really? Was it another one? Anyway, these are what's left of my tomatoes, which is fine. I have a million more plants coming up, only one of which I need. My mandarin tree is beautiful, child. My Meyer lemon, although it has not produced any blooms this year, is looking well. This was my indoor longevity spinach, and I brought it out because it has these little white specks on it. I don't know if you can see those there. Yeah, these you can see. See these white specks? I'm concerned that those are aphids. So I brought it out here to, you know, spray it down really, really well. But yeah, I'm not about that aphid life. Got some new fertilizer this year, fish kelp fertilizer, because, you know, it seemed like it was going to be natural and one of the best fertilizers, and it smelled horrible, like it was going to be great. And I know you can't judge by that, but I did. And reiterated why you can't judge by that. So the stuff smelled horrible, as if it was going to work great, and did not. My plants did not even like it. In fact, it looked like the fertilizer that was in the soil that I was using went inactive or something. I'll probably do it again just for the sake of, oop, another wasp. What the hell? Yeah, got him good, square in the face. Why do I have a wasp nest on my kale? Why are wasps at my kale? They're all on this one too, on the end. Do wasps eat kale? Shit. Longevity spinach, lemon verbena, my more lettuce, red leaf that I was letting go to seed, but I don't need to. I can do that next year. So I'm gonna pull that. I'm gonna pull all of these and start over. I also learned that red onion is not gonna be as proficient as green onion. Went out of town and my kale got annihilated by cabbage worms. So I got some of the neem oil. So in such a case where I'm not able to spray my leaves down with water to eliminate any worms and eggs that may be hatching worms, then I need to go ahead and do it and eat neem oil soaking before I go out of town. Bell peppers, backup lettuce, except that's my peppermint. It has several watermelons. I'm just not gonna go in and around that pot because sometimes the spiders have webs going from the tree to the pot. I'm not about that heebie-jeebie life. My collards. Man, this collard is fairly left alone. There was a worm that got in there. Oh, he ran away. He escaped. There's several worms in there. You can see this whole plant is annihilated. This collard is pretty much annihilated. It's destroyed. Look at that. But these other ones, man, I'm gonna harvest those, and I'm gonna have a whole batch of collards. I'm gonna harvest my, oh, look how pretty that purple cabbage looks against them. I'm gonna harvest them, have a whole batch of collards. I'm gonna harvest my kale, have a whole batch of kale. I'm gonna cook them, and then I'm gonna freeze them because I have too much right now. And am I wrong? Like, I don't mind sharing them, but if I'm sharing my collards, I don't want to cook them. I want to cook them for you and me too. You cook them like you like them. You might not like how I like them. And even if you like how I like them, I'm not about that extra cooking work. I mean, I actually like to cook, but I don't like to clean up after. So if I could cook for you and didn't have to clean up after just what I cook for you, I would cook for you more regularly. Meanwhile, I don't mind sharing my bountiful harvest with you. Ooh, those birds are the devil. The red-winged birds, the devil. Harvest a couple of these cucumbers. And you see the powdery mildew told me to kick rocks. But I held it at bay for longer than ever in a season. Here's my rhubarb. Oh, something tried to take a bite of this leaf. I'm gonna come spray these. Yeah, so once my rhubarb started growing, I hadn't even been over here to check it anymore. It was raining every day, you know. Just spray it one good time. Yeah, those leaves are supposed to be poisonous, but something wanted to take a bite out of it. Well, now y'all want to die. Okay, dragonfly, you can post up on my kale if you want to. You might want to ask somebody. I feel like that's a lot of nerve. If you don't have no other human emotion, you got nerve, baby. I think I'm gonna pull that and go ahead and start my next plant because I would want that plant to be able to get pollinated out here before I take it inside for the winter.